Yo guys, what's going on? BFViking here, and today is Monday, which means it's time for another episode of the Battlefield Loadouts. Last week we took a look at a Navy SEAL themed MP7 kit in Battlefield 4, and this week we're going to be sticking to Battlefield 4. So this week we're going to be taking a look at one of the main characters from Battlefield 4, and that is Wrecker from the single player campaign. Now on the box art for Battlefield 4 it shows that Wrecker is holding an M39 DMR, decked out with a sniper scope, laser sight, angled foregrip and a bipod. Well, unfortunately we can't replicate that loadout in game as you are not able to mount a sniper scope on a DMR, but for this loadout we're going to be using the loadout that you start out with in the Baku mission or the starting mission in the single player campaign. So a lot of people really don't know how to feel when it comes to the Battlefield 4 campaign. In my opinion, I thought it was decent with a few interesting parts here and there, but really, it was just nothing special. I mean, it didn't really feel like we were working towards a particular goal, because most of the time, you're just thrown into the action and told to shoot everyone around you. In my opinion, I think Battlefield 3 had a much better campaign, and it was certainly a lot more rememberable. So, for the loadout, the primer we're going to be using will be the Scar H, equipped with a hollow sight as our optic, the laser sight as our accessory, the angled grip as our under barrel attachment, and the muzzle brake for our barrel. The thing I really like about this loadout is that it's very easy to acquire all of this once you start playing the game. The Scar is the second weapon in the assault class you unlock, and within 100 kills, you'll have all of these attachments. So overall, a pretty solid and easy to obtain loadout. Also, the Scar H is definitely one of the better assault rifles in the game. It does have a pretty slow rate of fire, but the damage output on this thing is just insane. You can down your enemies in 2 or 3 shots if you're accurate enough. The secondary we're going to be using will be the Rex revolver, which I personally never really used. I just thought the 44 was a much better option, and I still stick to that belief. But the Rex is a pretty fun little gun to use. The first gadget will be the medic crate, and the second gadget will be the M320 grenade launcher, and of course for the knife we're just going to be sticking with the standard bayonet. So where does this loadout really excel? Well, after playing with it for 3 or 4 hours, I was finding close range was the best for this loadout. At first I thought this loadout would lack in short ranges due to the slow rate of fire on the Scar H, but to be honest it really doesn't matter at all. As long as you can get yourself into a better position than your enemy, you will 99% of the time get the drop on them. I found the grenade launcher was also very useful when I knew there was a couple enemies around the corner. I just shoot in one of the grenades, which would drastically bring down their health, making it much easier to rush in and drop all of them with that Scar H. At first I thought this would be pretty impractical, but it actually proved to be quite effective once you get used to the loadout after a couple games. The only thing I'd really change here would be the secondary, and then it would actually be a pretty solid loadout. But anyways guys, that's been it for this week's episode of Loadouts, and make sure to give it a go for yourself and let me know how you like it down in the comments below. Anyways guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like, it's always appreciated. Thank you so much for watching, hope you're having an awesome day, and I'll see you in the next Battlefield video.